So, excuse my appearance, like seriously, excuse it, but basically, I wanted to film this video. I'm not sure when it's going to go up because I'm not sure if I need to add any more questions to it. But basically, I wanted to do a bit of a Q&A about the whole London experience, my hotel room, all that kind of thing. So, just basically a massive review about everything. So, yeah, I've wrote some questions down. I found some on Google as well that I thought that you guys might be interested in knowing. And obviously, if you guys have any questions as well, then I'll include it in this video. That's why I don't know when it's gonna go up. So I've got a few here. So let's just get started. So the first question I wrote down. These are things that I would want to know as well. Like if I was a viewer, these are things I would want to know. So, where did I stay? I stayed at the Notting Hill Gate Hotel. It was right by Hyde Park, which I think I've said so many times now. But yeah, I stayed at the Notting Hill Gate Hotel. What was the best part of my trip? The best part of my trip was either walking across Tower Bridge or the London Eye. Basically, you're probably thinking, well, that's a bit weird. Like, why would that be more exciting? I have been trying to get. If you watch my vlogs from before London, when I went with my auntie to see Michael Bublé, basically, I have been wanting to go on that bridge for the longest time because Little Mix did a video with Secret Love Song on that bridge, so I wanted to walk across it. And I have a poster in my room, and I just love the bridge so much. So when I finally got on there, I was very choked up, and I filmed it as well. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm not sure what day it was, but it's in one of the vlogs. So that was one of my favourites. And obviously the London Eye, because we went at the perfect time. We went just as it was starting to get dark, so like sunset. And the photos I got from being at the top of that eye was just insane. Go and check them out on my Instagram. But yeah, the worst part. The worst part for me, there was a few things that went wrong, but they all kind of fell into place after a bit. So yeah. Um, any recommendations that I would give you? Definitely recommend you going on the London Eye. That was incredible. The tourist bus was amazing, although it was bloody freezing. Um, what other ones? I would recommend Megabus to go because obviously it's like £20 to reserve a seat, and like it was amazing. But obviously the first part kind of messed up. Any other recommendation? London Bridge. If you get to go to London Bridge, that's amazing. Um, to be fair, I think the wax museum was amazing. Man Tussle was amazing, like very realistic. But it's just annoying that we didn't see half of them. That's otherwise I'd put that as my favorite part. But definitely either I enjoyed Sea Life as well, but I think definitely my favorite part was London Eye because of the views you get at the top. Amazing. What was my hotel like? So my hotel altogether was really nice. It was small, but obviously the only annoying part was about the room. Like the room was just really small, but okay for me if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, the hotel in general was lovely. But yeah, rate the hotel out of 10. So the room I would probably give about a 5. Could just purely based on smallness. It was really small. Um, this like everything else was amazing. It's just the room was really small. Um, why did I go to London? So basically, me and Shanice had been planning to go to London purely to see the wax figures and just chill in London because we haven't been to London for ages. So really wanted to go, and yeah, that was the original plan. We were only supposed to be going for a weekend or something. And then basically this singer called Ian Dior, Shanice is obsessed with him. She loves Ian Dior, and so does her boyfriend Sean. And basically they had the idea that he was going to fly over because they wanted to meet each other anyways. And yeah, so he was like, I'll come over, meet you guys, stay for a few nights, and we'll just chill in London and just like have fun. So, oh, I just broke my pen. Um, but yeah, so that was the original plan. It was supposed to be just me and Shanice, but afterwards it was obviously to meet Sean as well. So yeah. Um, and I love London as well, and I like to go like at least once a year if I can. What was the most stressful part? I'd say the most stressful part was probably um maybe the tubes, because like obviously I don't know London that well, and the tubes can get confusing sometimes. Like you don't know whether to get the district line, the circle line, or whatever line, or Jubilee line, whatever. Also, I would also say the most stressful part was actually leaving, because um, the Victoria coach station is really big, but at the same time, um, we were back and fro, trying to find which bay we had to go to get home. So yeah, those was two of the most stressful parts. Why did I pick Notting Hill Gate Hotel? I picked it because basically it was one of the cheapest and one of the closest. Shanice wanted to spend a little bit more because she's never been into a swanky hotel before, so that was fair enough. But personally, I was like, I don't need to spend like £500 just to stay in a hotel, you know? So it was basically from cheapness. I think mine turned out to be £345 for 9 nights, which works out about £30 to £31 a night, which is amazing. What were the staff like in your hotel? The staff you couldn't fault. They were all lovely. I had the really heavy suitcase, and the gentleman carried it up to my room for me, put it in my room, even because there was no lift. As you guys seen, I was only at one flight of steps, so yeah, that was good. Because it had like lots of like levels. But I was literally the first room that you've seen. So yeah, it was really handy where I was, because I literally just had to go upstairs and I was in my room. But yeah, you couldn't fault the staff. Every day I'd get a knock on my door from the hotel service, and they'd be like, "Do you need fresh towels? Do you need me to sort your room out for you? Do you want me to make a bed for you?" Which for me personally, I'd rather just like do it myself. But when I was out, they'd just come in and like do it for you and refresh your teas and coffees and sugars every day. So that was really good. But literally anything I asked for was never too much for them. So, and you have fresh towels every day. What was the check-in like? The check-in was amazing, because basically we thought we were going to get to London for about 11:45. That was the original plan. And then he said that we could check in a bit sooner, but I didn't need it in the end. So yeah, that was good. Yeah, check-in was brilliant. Like I said, he helped me up the stairs with my suitcase. So yeah, couldn't fault the staff. The cleanliness of the room. The cleanliness of the room was absolutely amazing. No dust anywhere. It was all very spick and span. There wasn't a dirty place in sight, basically. So how comfy was your bed? My bed, surprisingly, was very comfy. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I'm used to like memory foam mattress, because my mattress is memory foam. But surprisingly, it was really comfy. It was a single bed, which I'm not used to, because obviously I got a double bed. But apart from that, it was amazing. What was in the hotel? So literally all there was in the hotel, there was no like spa or gym or pool or anything. There was an outside bit where you could sit on the floor or something on the steps. There was supposed to be a dining room, but it wasn't open due to the restrictions, which meant no breakfast was allowed to be served. But there was room service, but I didn't use it. Would I recommend the hotel? I would, but at the same time, I would get a double room next time and not a single room. But apart from that, I would recommend it because it's really cheap. The staff are lovely. It was just that my room was way too small. And I actually had a question off one of you guys already, which I'm going to include. And then obviously if I get any more questions, I'll include it in this video. But if not, then yeah. So I got a message off Chloe saying, how long have Sean and Shanice been together, and was it their first time they met? I don't actually know how long they've been together. I know they've been talking to each other for over a year, or just coming up to a year. Oh, Luna. Yeah, they've been talking for like almost a year. I don't know how long they've actually been like official. And I don't know if if Shanice wants me to say, but if she does, will tag it in this part. Put as a quote thingy. Was it their first time meeting? Yes, it was. First time they met, and it was absolutely amazing. He is the loveliest guy ever. He came with his sister, and she's lovely too. But he is the most down to earth, so lovely guy, and I literally couldn't be more happier for her because she deserves it so much. And yeah, he's just so nice. So yeah, that is all the questions I've got so far. But like I said, I will add some more in if I get any more. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hello everyone. So I thought I'd add on to the last vlog because I've had a few more questions to answer because I went on TikTok live and a few of you guys have commented on my YouTube videos. Hello Luna. So I thought I'd answer some more. So, would I go that long again to London? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that long again because 9 days seemed like a lot, to be honest. I would happily go to London for like a weekend or a few days, maybe a week, but not 9 days because we kind of we didn't run out of things to do, but it was just getting very repetitive. So, yeah. What was it like meeting Sean and his sister? Honestly, they were the loveliest people ever. Just so, like, exactly how I imagined Sean and more. He was so nice. Put my faith back into men, actually, because it just was so down to earth, and you know, he just seemed like, I don't know, he just seemed like a massive big brother to me. He's lovely, and his sister was lovely too. Is there anywhere I wouldn't go again? I wouldn't I wouldn't pay to go to the dungeons. I wouldn't pay to see that because that was horrific. I did like Sea Life, but to be honest, I wouldn't go again because I've seen it now, so I wouldn't like pay to go again. But yeah. How was the coach journey? The coach journey was a lot better than I expected. Obviously, I was very nervous, but honestly, the first coach journey, I feel like I blinked and it was over, and we were in London. And then on the way back, it seemed longer, and I thought it was supposed to be the other way around, to be honest. But it felt longer coming home. I think it was because I was tired. But yeah, in general, the coach journey was lovely. Favorite place to eat. My favorite place to eat. We went to Wetherspoons a lot, as you guys seen, but there was also a lovely chip shop we went to right opposite London Eye. That was amazing. If you guys want to check it out, it was in the county hall, and it was absolutely amazing. Disgusting prices though. I think it was about £9 for like chicken and chips or chicken burger and chips, and the drink was separate. And then for a bottle, it was like nearly £3, which is crazy. But obviously Wetherspoons as well. But half the time they didn't even have like much in. So like I normally get like chicken balls, my soy sauce, halloumi, and like chicken strips or something, and they hardly ever had it. So, but then I found out I could order soy sauce separately, so I did that like all the time after. What was the best paid value for you? So the best thing, like attraction, I paid for. I would say either the London Eye or the tourist bus. Absolutely loved both of those. Like, it exceeded my expectations so much. Delete some storage because I literally ran out. Also, some of these questions might have a slightly repetitive side to them because obviously I wanted to answer everybody's question. So if they seem a little repetitive, I apologise. But anyways, let's keep going. So yeah, price wise, the best thing I paid for was probably either the London Eye or the tourist bus. It would have been Madame Tussauds, but obviously Little Mix wasn't there, so kind of all destroyed it. Okay, next question. How was the weather? Honestly, we had the best weather. It started raining, I think, once, but it literally spitted for like 10 seconds and then stopped. Generally amazing weather. It rained a little bit on the way back, but whatever. But generally so nice weather. It was just very cold. How many steps do you reckon you did in London? I have literally no idea. We walked a lot, but then we also Ubered a lot, so I'm not sure on that one, sorry. What's the most expensive thing I bought? Honestly, I was quite good because most of it was on food or something. So I think the most expensive thing I bought was probably my Lush bubble bar thing that I bought, which was like £6, which is crazy, but I had to buy something. But yeah, that's the most expensive thing I bought. Or I did buy a round of drinks, which cost me like 70 quid. But it wasn't even as much as that looked, because we had a jug each and then a few shots. If I could relive it, would I change anything? Yes, I would change the fact that I paid for London Dungeons. I would go to, I know it's going to sound so stupid, but I would go to the Shreks adventure instead. I would change the fact that I didn't end up going to see the change of the guards at Buckingham Palace, because I would have really liked to have seen that. So yeah, that sucked, not seeing that. What else? I would change the fact that I didn't see Harrods, because I still haven't seen Harrods yet. That's really sad, but whatever. Yeah, I would change the fact that I never went to see the change of the guards when I literally live right across from Buckingham Palace. It was like an hour walk from me. So yeah, I would change that part. Oh, and I would probably change the room I stayed in as well. I would probably get a bit of an upgrade. But yeah. Would you change who you went with? Absolutely not. I loved who I went with. I loved the fact that I was with Sean and Janice and his sister. I would go again with them. But yeah. If you could go back to see something else, what would it be? I think this means like, would I see anything, or I would definitely go back to Man Tussauds to see the Little Mix figures. That's literally the only reason why I want to go back for. Which me and Shanice have said that we're gonna find out when they're in and then do a weekend up there. So yeah. And we're gonna try and I want to try and time it for the change of the guards as well, so I can definitely see that. What's in my hair? Okay. If I could do something else again, it would definitely be the London Eye again, because those views were just breathtaking, like amazing. I vlogged the experience, so you guys can check that out. And I would go back on the Tower Bridge as well, because I love that too. If you could take one person to London, who would it be? Probably Shanice. I would take Shanice again, because it was just really fun. Yeah, I love the people I went with, so I wouldn't really change it. Describe your trip in 3 words. Disappointing, exciting, and fun. Disappointing because obviously the room and Little Mix, those are disappointing. Exciting because I love London, so yeah. And fun. Oh, I'm gonna change the fun one to tiring, because literally I don't think I've ever been that exhausted, and I've just only fully recovered, to be honest. My feet were killing every day, but yeah, I enjoyed it. What was your opinion on the London version of Wetherspoons? So as you guys know, we went to Wetherspoons quite a lot because obviously it's our home from home. They didn't have much of a menu, I'd say that, and the prices we normally pay like 2 jugs is normally about £11 in like Newport Wetherspoons. And it was it was £20 for 2 instead, which I just think is disgusting, to be honest, like the prices. So yeah, you paid an extra £5 to get a jug, which I think is crazy. But that was the only like, and they're a lot posher in Wetherspoons and the Wetherspoons are a lot posher in London than they are here. But yeah, pretty much the same drinks are there. It was just the food was very limited and the drink prices were crazy. So yeah. Was Shanice happy to be with Sean? Yes. She was over the moon to be with Sean. Um, Honestly, I've never seen someone so happy. They just both had a glow about them, and they just looked so happy to be in each other's company, and it made me emotional because I knew how much it meant to us to be there with him. So yeah. Also, I answered a question on the previous video about how long Shanice, when they first met. They met back in April, so yeah, they started talking in April, and they got together officially, like boyfriend and girlfriend. For us, it was the 7th of October. Shanice, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong. I swear it was October. You said, and for him it was the 6th because we're 5 hours ahead of him. So yeah, it was around midnight on the 7th for us, and I'm sure it was October. I'm sure of it because we just came back from. We either just came back from Birmingham or we were about to go to Birmingham. I can't remember, but it was around like September, October time. So yeah, but they've been talking since April, so it wasn't like she just met him randomly from that time. It was like she's been talking to him for a while. Oh, the next question is from someone on my YouTube video called Laux, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Sorry if it's wrong. Laux27. Um, and you also put a comment saying, I hope you enjoyed London. So, yes, I did. Thank you. And thank you for watching my videos as well. She asked what was the favourite thing I did in London, which I'm pretty sure I've answered, but I'm going to answer again because, you know. Favourite thing is, the favourite thing I did was the tourist bus and the London Eye. Oh, she also said it would have been Little Mix, obviously, but I didn't see him. But yeah, it would have been like me seeing the Little Mix wax figures, but obviously. Places you would recommend? I would definitely recommend going on the London Eye, and definitely recommend doing the tourist bus. Yeah, those kind of things. My cat is biting her butt. Stop it. Places not to bother doing. I wouldn't bother doing the dungeons because that scared the shite out of me. Don't get me wrong, Man Two Swords was brilliant, like very realistic. I think I would have said it was my favourite place to visit if Little Mix had been there, so I've been very biased by what I've said. But yeah, if I'd have known that Little Mix wasn't there, I wouldn't have bothered going to Man Two Swords. But yeah. How did Sean and Shanice meet? They met on a thing called Twitch. It was an online gaming thingy, and then it all started from there. When will they see each other again? Or when will we see him again? So, I'm pretty sure Shanice is planning to go very soon, but I'm planning to go in the summertime, so you'll get America vlog soon, and I cannot believe I'm saying that because I've always wanted to go to America, and I'm in shock because I can't believe like it actually is happening this year. It's been my dream for the longest time. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. But yeah, so hopefully it's very soon in the summer months. And before you guys ask, I know a lot of people have been asking me on Instagram and sometimes I think YouTube if I'm going to Breen Sands this year. Yes, I have spoke to Shanice and my mum about it because we'll be going them two again. But I'm not sure like what date. We think it's going to be end of summer time, so about September time or August time, because obviously we're going to America as well, so I have to save up for that. But I do have another event planned very soon, because obviously I've got the Wanted, which is next month, which I'm so excited for. I've got, is Little Mix after that? I think Little Mix is after that. Then I've got Ed Sheeran. Then I got Steps. And then I'm going to Colour Clash Festival, which I did last year. I booked my tickets last night. Sadly, the first video got removed. I don't know what happened because it wasn't copyrighted. I think someone hacked me, to be honest, but I changed my password and everything, and nothing's happened since. But I will vlog that again. Me and Shanice are going, and I don't know if we're in talks with someone else coming, but I'm not sure what's happening yet. So yeah. Was it his sister's first time, and what was her opinion of London? Yes, it was both of their first times to the UK. They've never been out of America before, so they came over here for the first time. I think she enjoyed it. She seemed to enjoy it. I did ask her a few times, like, oh, what do you think? And she was like, yeah, it's lovely here. And she got some, like, memorabilia to take home. But yeah, so I think she enjoyed it. She didn't say anything otherwise, so I'm guessing she did. But yeah, so yeah. But that is going to be the end of this video. Sorry it's been over like 2 days in 2 different angles. It's just because I wanted to film this, get it out. Thank you guys so much for sending your questions. If you have any more, leave them down below and I will get back to you. And if you guys have been to London and have seen something that I haven't seen, let me know, because I might go. I'm probably gonna go back soon to see the Little Mix figures, so it gives me something to do. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions, and let me know if you guys want any other videos regarding the London like experience, because otherwise I think this is my last video about London now, because obviously I need to move on. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, and oh, my next video is going to be about my 200 subscriber giveaway, because I'm so excited about that, and I cannot believe I've hit 200 subscribers, and the giveaway is amazing. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon for a new video, and again, thank you so much for watching my vlogs, and I will see you guys very soon.